Kelsey, I just wanted to introduce you to the 2021 Mazda CX-30. Now, first of all, this car comes with a 2.5 liter turbo engine. And if you look in here, this is where your battery is. This is your positive. This is your negative. This is where your air filter is. This is where you put your radiator fluid in. Over here is where you put your washer fluid in. This is your anti-lock brake control system. This is your dipstick to check your oil. Right here, you can see it's yellow and color-coded. And right here is where you put your oil in. This cover just pops off. Now, these vehicles come with what's called a case transmission, so you don't have to worry about that. You just want to service it every 50,000 miles. That's about it. The car does come with a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty and a 3 or 36 bumper-to-bumper. The product knowledge may be right, so don't hold it against me. All right? So this car comes in an array of colors. So let me show it to you. One of the things that I like about these Mazdas is safety features. Under this black plastic here, you can see all these indentations. What that means is in case of a front-end collision, the motor, which has gel tabs that are attached to the motor, will break. The front end is going to take all the impact, not go into the cab of the truck. The motor will drop underneath it, and you'll be safe. You got plenty of airbags inside for you and your family's safety, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Now, come on over here. You have 20-inch black chromatic wheels, okay, with vented disc brakes. As you can see right here, you have a bigger brake caliber than most normal vehicles, and you can see the width of the disc on top of it. This gives you a lot of control when it comes to braking because the air is always cooling them down, so they're never going to heat up. You know, if you're the type of person that drives real fast and short stops, makes the rest of us crazy, then you're all right. That's you? All right. First of all, if you come on over here, have a seat inside the passenger seat. Okay? As you can see, here's one of your airbags. This is your heads-up display. Your glove compartment. You have plenty of air conditioning coming on this side. How does it feel to you? You got enough leg room? Yeah, and it's all made out of real leather. You feel the dashboard, how nice it feels. These are where you have your power windows and door locks are right here for the passenger on this side, so you can control it yourself. Now come on out a second. I'm going to show you something cool. All right. Now, if you look, have a seat in the back. See, you actually have a lot of leg room. Now look straight up and see how much headroom you have. Good amount. Over here you have a little back glove compartment, right? You have enough leg room, but the best thing is you have air conditioning controls right there in the back seat, so it ventilates the back seat just as fast as it does the front seat. So in some vehicles you'll have the air conditioning where there's no back, so the air has to flow through the rest of the car and pick it up through the recycle mode. When you have air conditioning vents in the back, both are done equally, so your car will be cool or hot just as fast as the rest of the cab. Now, if you come on out, let me show you something here. These are your child safety locks. So here you just put in a key, turn it, and you don't have to worry about your kids pulling on the handle and trying to get out. As well as also you have a locking feature on the windows, so you could do the exact same thing. Okay? So back here, let me show you the trunk space. You have a lot of trunk space, a lot of room, and one of the things is this is very easy as what they call the top tether. So if you have small children, you can put your car seat in there, you can wrap it around and hook it to the back of the seat to keep the seat nice and sturdy. And then obviously these rear seats, just as you can see from this little handle, they both fold down quite easily, and you get a lot of cubic footage in order to put any supplies or anything you want to never run out. These are your floor mats, and underneath here, we can pull this open. This is where your spare tire and toolkit is kept. So this way it doesn't impede for the rest of the cargo space that's in the car. You don't have to worry about it. Also, you have an automatic lock on the trunk. So in some of these models, depending on which one you pick, will have the remote so you can open and close the space as well. And here in the emblem, or was in here, we'll pretend, is also your backup camera. Okay, and this obviously says that it's an all-wheel drive. Now, if you come along and look here, as you can see, you still have plenty of room on the sides, regardless of where you're at. But let me show you one thing here. First of all, this is our window sticker. So again, it's a 2021 CX-30 2.5 liter all-wheel drive turbo. All-wheel drive function means that all four wheels spin at the exact same time, gives you the maximum amount of traction, gives you the maximum amount of control that any vehicle can have, especially this, no matter what the weather conditions are. Now, if you look at here where it says standard equipment, these are all the things that come on this particular car. Doesn't have any optional equipment. So as you can see here, the price on it is $31,325, and it does have a 5-star safety crash rating. So you really can't get much better than that. You got leather, an all-wheel drive, fully loaded vehicle for 30 grand. You're doing pretty good. And if you would, have a seat in the driver's seat for me. And once again, here you go. Here's all your steering wheel. Here's all your controls for the car. You have your rear, your front. You have your mirrors, right and left. And when you hit them, they light up. And this little button here controls both sides of the mirrors. This is your windows, your locking mechanism, and these are your speakers. You have a built-in cup holder. This vehicle has 4 complete cup holders with 2 additional in the back. On the steering wheel here has all your steering wheel controls, but I'm going to go ahead and hop in the passenger seat, and I'll be right back. Okay. You can hop in the back. All right, as we can see, guys, come here. As you guys can see, now this is your steering wheel control. You have your oh my God, you have your radio controls, your music controls on this side. You have your speedometer controls on that side for your what's the word I'm looking for? Cruise control on that side. This is your air conditioning control. This is your heads-up display with everything as far as your information center is going to be right here.
Okay.
Just to let you know. And also, you can see here you have sport mode, on mode, you have manual and drive. So you can actually push the shifter over and then shift it manual if you want to like get into a little racing or whatever you like.
And
this
Mazda.
This is your parking brake. This is your auto hold. These are your controls for your music, your mirrors, your home devices, which all control all this stuff up here. These are your mirrors and your music control that you have. Now, do me a favor and step your foot hard on the brake for me, okay? And just slowly put this in drive. Now, you see how smooth that is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's because of the type of transmission the car has, so you'll never really feel it shifting, okay? Up here also, you can put some sunglasses or whatever you like. Here's some more control center stuff for you. These are your on and off switches for the lighting, for the interior and door controls. You also have illuminated mirrors. You can see, open that one on both sides, right? And close them and it shuts the light off. And of course, you have a beautiful panoramic sunroof.
I love that. That's my favorite part.
Okay, sounds good.